Hi there, welcome back to the 7 Pillars of Power Marketing. Again, I'm Mike Farrell and I appreciate you taking the time to watch these videos. Pillar number 5 that we're going to talk about now is blogging, and I talked a little bit about that in one of the frequently asked questions that people ask me, but we'll get into a little more detail on this one about blogging, why you should do it, how you should do it, and those types of things. Again, as I said in the earlier video, blogging is an extremely important marketing tool that you can be using. Now, I think there's a couple of things that you have to be aware of when you're creating that blog. Number one, making sure that people have an opportunity to comment on it. If you're using WordPress, or if you're using some of the other tools, Blogspot, or some of the other tools that are out there, make sure that you've got a place where people can comment on your blog. The whole idea behind a blog is to get conversation going. You want people to give you a comment. You want people to respond to what it is you're saying on that blog. So again, that's the other reason why the blog needs to have some opinion in it. You want people to kind of let them know what you're thinking. Now, obviously, you don't want to go way off the deep end and make it affect your business, but again, it's okay to create a blog and kind of give your opinion on what you think is going on, whether it's your business or your service or your industry, whatever it is, or just something in general. Go ahead and talk about it. People want to know what you think. There's absolutely nothing wrong with telling people what you think. So again, you can do that in a blog format. That's the whole purpose, and that's the whole reason how blogging started in the first place. So again, I think that's important. Now, the other piece is frequency, and I talked a little bit about this earlier, but frequency is really important. Number one, you don't have to do it every day or every other day. A lot of people, when blogging first started, they thought, well, the only way you get any real impact is if you constantly blog, if you're constantly putting stuff out there. If you've got the time to do it, God bless you. You can go ahead and do it. I certainly don't in mine, and I try and do it as often as I can. Certainly every couple of weeks for sure. But again, you don't have to do it every day. You don't have to do it every 2 days, but make sure that you're doing it. Make sure that you constantly are doing it. You've got some frequency there. You've got a regular habit of doing it, and you're going in and looking at it. And I think the other thing is with blogging is if you're following blogs, and one of the things that I encourage my clients to do is to set up an RSS feed, which is basically nothing more than going in and finding some blogs that you like to follow, and then having an automatic system that does that. There's a tool out there called Newsfire that I use that gives me all the blogs that I'm following, and anytime they're updated or there's new content on them, then it pops up in that system, and I can quickly look at it and determine, do I want to take a couple of minutes and read it, or am I not interested? And so if you've got that kind of tool, you can kind of monitor some of the blogs and start following some of the blogs, and maybe you will even have an opportunity. You might find people that, hey, I need somebody to do a guest blog or a guest column, or you might have an opportunity to comment on somebody else's blog. Again, any of those conversations that you can start are extremely important, because it's activity, it's building community, and it's building your authority, and that's really what you're trying to do when it comes to blogging, is really get followers, get people engaged and conversing with you, and really understanding what you do and how you do it. So again, blogging is important. It's something that you should be doing. I think it's a big challenge for most business owners, because they think that it's going to take forever. What should I write? I typically try and keep a little file, and every so often I'll see something, or I'll think about something in my business, and I'll just jot a quick note on an index card, stick it in a file, and then when I'm stumped someday and I need to come up with an idea for a blog, then I go into my file and, oh, there's a good one. Let's do that one this time. So again, just getting in the habit of it is the hardest part, and once you get in the habit and start doing it, it's not that difficult. So power pillar number 5 is blogging. Again, I appreciate you taking the time to watch these videos, and I will see you on the next video.